Hello, it's Leslie here. Today I'm going to look at this aluminium spider from Shore Billet. Comes in this cardboard packaging here, which is good, and it's made in Canada, Whistler, I believe. Right, so I got this directly from them on their website, and there was a little bit of a sale. Okay, so I noticed on the credit card statement that it said Paradise Machine Works, and I thought, aha, who's this? This must be North Shore Billet. So I had a look at Paradise Machine Corp, their website, and they also machine stuff for Chromag stems and what is it? Cheetah Factory Racing, which is a snowboard company. So these are SRAM compatible. I bought them for these cranks here. So actually I was a little bit worried at first because I noticed this kind of funky pattern here which didn't look like semicircles at the top. So I thought, oh, don't tell me I've got the wrong ones. So they fit quite nicely there. They look nice, and they fit very nicely. Okay, now, so I like the laser etched logos, look very neat, and it says made in Canada on it. This is more of a SRAM thing, but I would like to see which actual models are compatible with the X01 cranks. I'm a little bit confused whether they're all compatible, just like there's boost and non-boost, because here it says C, and then I've seen on other ones it says X01 or XO or naught or whatever it is. But that's more of a thing to do with SRAM. So I tried to find out what these are made of, what grade, and I read somewhere, I don't know how true this is, that this is 7075 T6 aluminium, which is one of the harder, stronger alloys. So here's the thing with these. They fit well, they're machined accurately, but when you look close, it seems to be that, let's try and do it this way, it seems to be there's a lot of machining marks that aren't uniform. Yeah. So, now this is one of the reasons why I like to buy the products myself and not have them send me stuff, because this is basically, they don't know this is going to be reviewed and this is off the shelf, and so, you know, so that's how it is. So, what I'm comparing it to is like this Thompson stem. When you look at the machining of the Thompson stem, you have this more uniform finish, you know, on the thing. Now, I mean, ignore the crack, but you know, what I would like to see is that sort of that ridged machining, perhaps around there or something. Now these are cranks and they're down low, so it's not as noticeable as a stem or a seat post, but I was a little bit disappointed in the finish of them because it's like they're missing a step. It's like they've been glossy anodized, and it's like they haven't been tumbled in that grinding media, or they haven't been hand finished with a bit of like 320 or 600 grit. So, and the thing is, being anodized, I can't really go and finish these myself any further because I'll wreck the anodizing. So that's how they are. They're machined accurate, and the funny thing is that, like, in various places, the machining, for example, on this ridged part here, it looks a bit nicer. And then if you look at the little very tiny beveled edges above where it says 104 BCD and above where it says NSB, some regions appear very nice and others there's this kind of scratching. Now, I'm not a machinist, so I don't know too much about it, but like, how come they can do that finish, you know? Is it because like the tool's a little bit old, or is it because it's going over it twice or whatever, or backwards and forwards or something? I don't think that there is not. Let's try and get it to focus. It's not that great. It's not that great, and you don't see that in the photos. So, you know, if I was the quality control engineer there, I would say these need to be finished a bit by hand before they're anodized. That edge part is quite nice though. Let's look at the edge. So some bits are nicer than others. But the other thing is, I mean, it could just be the alloy. You know, if it's a question of, oh, they've made it out of the 7075, why couldn't they have chosen a more machine-friendly alloy that is easier to machine? And I don't think people would care less that it's not 7075. You know, I think people care more about how it actually looks than what it's made of, to a certain extent. So, would I buy them again? Probably not. Probably not. I'd probably go with the original Spider and try and get the original Spider, which incidentally has a fairly nice, even, smooth finish. So, the other thing is they've gone for the glossy, which just emphasizes the machine marks. If they had gone for like matte finish, that dissolves half that off. Not all of it, but this is the thing with anodizing, it shows up all the imperfections. So, is it because it's like some part of this is done by hand, or is it numerically controlled, or what? I don't know. It just, that's how it is. So, that's what you get. That's what you get. Okay, well there you go. I'm sure they're strong enough. I haven't actually tried them out. I'm going to keep them though. I'm not that fussy that I think, oh, you know, I'm not putting them on my bike. I'll put them on there. I don't think you'll really notice when you're flying past and they're down low. Anyway, so that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. Bye.